Yo, TikTok, I am back with a little bit of genealogy, part two, whatever you want to call it. But it's just to follow up with my post from, I think, 2 days ago when I went down to the Social Security office to go update and correct my ethnicity to American Indian from Black and African American. So I'm doing this video as a follow-up to that video, but also because, I see a few people in the comments like to be funny, a few YT people, a few whoever the else fuck people like to come into the comments and try to be funny and try to just kind of like downplay like what we got going on over here. And not that we really care, you understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't change who we actually are. So I'm going to do this video for the haters and for the people who really, look like me, skin folk, kin folk, you feel me? And that just want to kind of see like, where we getting this information from, and, how do I do it? How do I find out? I was always told, there's Indian in my family, but I didn't really know. A lot of people just kind of think it just means long hair, silk straight hair, but no, that's not the case. But anyway, enough of that. So as you can see, there I am right here, right? Parents, grandparents, and so on and so forth. This is on FamilySearch.com, Family Tree, whatever. What is it? FamilySearch.org. I'm going to open up the other tree from Ancestry, right? To show you that these are the same people, verified informations and things like that. I want to call your attention to my father's side of the family. There's his father, Hilton Eddie Booker. You can look him up. He is a famous boxer in the Hall of Fame in San Francisco. Okay, now Hilton, who is my grandfather, has a mother and father. Hilton's mother, Rosetta, remember Rosetta? I said we'll get back to Rosetta in a minute, has a father and a mother, Lonnie, okay? So here we go. George Harrison is my great-grandfather. We're going to look into George Harrison, right? So now that we're looking into George Harrison, we see George has a father and a mother as well. Edmund has a father and a mother as well. Ned and Vina, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go see what my great-grandfather, what he looked like. So I click on George, and we're going to head right over here to sources, right? And we see, oh, wow, he's on the 1880 census. He's on the 1900 census. Okay, I want to see some memories. Any pictures? Oh, wow, look at that. This is my great-grandfather, George. We don't want to tag him right now, thank you. George Harrison. Tall man, right? Click on some of the information on the 1880 census. This is what they have for him. George Harrison, male, he's 2 years old at this point. The birthplace is Texas. Marital status, single. Of course, he's 2, Black, and he is the son to the head of the household. His father's birthplace is Alabama. His mother's birthplace is North Carolina. All right, this is the 1880 census. Look at the event place. Where does this take place? Where did they take this census? They took this census at the Justice Precinct, Cherokee, Texas, United States. All right, they got that listed on there twice. Here goes the original place. Boom, Cherokee, Texas. We all see this, okay? Mind you, this is in the U.S. National Archives and Records. So now we scroll down a little bit. We see, there's his father, there's his mother, Mary Harrison, and all that good jazz. Alabama, North Carolina, like they just told. When we click on the actual census, you can see Edmund Harrison, there goes Mary, right? They're all listed as Black, all right? There goes the B for Black. There goes the ages. And there's George right there, Black, male, 2 years old. You see that? Right here, 2 years old, right? The son. Cool, now I'm just going to verify the same information on Ancestry. There goes my father, there goes my grandfather. Oh, hey, Hilton Sr. Oh, nice, he was a Mason, cool. There goes his mother, and there goes George again. Let's click on George. Look at the information, same guy, April 24th, 1880, Alto, right? Cherokee County, just died in Dallas, Texas. About 11 hints. Okay, and out of all these hints, right, these are just the ones that we haven't accepted yet. This is the same guy, George Harrison. George Harrison, my second great-grandfather. So this is my great-great-grandfather. Let's read what the family, right, because the family has been clearly doing, the genealogy, like on paper. Let's read what they had to say. Descendants of Edmund Harrison, right? Edmund Harrison was born Alabama Georgia, right, and died in Cherokee County, Alto, Texas. He married Mary. She was born May 1800, North Carolina. Children of Edmund Harrison are Mary are Levine, William, I think his name is Iran. We got George Harrison right there, who was my second great-grandfather, Cherokee County, right? George then has the generation number 2. George Harrison, right, born to Edmund, was born April 24th, 1879, Cherokee County, and died December 1961, Dallas. He met Lonnie Taylor Ross, who is Rosetta's mother, daughter of Katie Taylor. She was born in 1883 in Cherokee County, Alto, Texas. Died 1966 in Cherokee County, Alto, Texas. Children of George and Lonnie are John Shotwell and, there's my great-grandmother, Rosetta Rose. Hey, Miss Rose. All right, so now we pretty much know, like, hey, this is the same people. We verified it. Now I want to look into George Harrison, his father, right, and kind of see what was going on with his father. So we head back to Family Tree. We click on George Harrison's father, who is Edmund Harrison. Here, there's a few sources listed for him. You see how they used to misspell our names and things like that? Edmund Hawson, Edmund Hampson, Harrison, right? They used to do this intentionally and sometimes unintentionally, because there were thick accents. And also, these enumerators and people did not know how to spell. They were also very illiterate. So I wanted to see who Harrison was married to. Right there, Mary Martin. Here goes their marriage, right? Let's click on it. Mind you, this is January 26, 1871. Remember, they told us slavery ended 1867. Also, slaves were not allowed to get married legally. And this was also in Texas. And if you remember in the history books what they said about Texas and like the South and how they hella didn't even know they was free, right? But anyway, let's get back to the marriage license. Oh, look at that. Marriage records, Cherokee, period. Marriage records, 1857, blah, 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 blah. Let's look into it. Oh, look what they have written at the top of their marriage. It says colored, right? So the minister, whoever, had to specify that these are the coloreds, right? In, where is it? You can see Cherokee County, all that good stuff. Ed Harrison, all that good stuff, all right? Cool. State of Texas, County of Cherokee. Now let's go to Ed Harrison right here on Ancestry. Boom. About 11 hints there. Let's click on it. So as I'm scrolling down, right, Edmund Harrison. Oh, there goes the family thing we just read again, the family genealogy. Scrolling. I'm just looking. What do I find? Yorkshire, England, Church of England Parish Records, and they won't let me click on it, right? They won't even show me who the children were of Ed Harrison. But maybe y'all can make it out. I don't know. Right, but I keep scrolling, and look what I find. U.S., Oklahoma, and Indian Territory Dawes Census Freedmen Rolls. What? Who's that? Oh, wow. Edmund Martin, right? Edmund Martin, Oklahoma Indian Dawes Census Rolls for the 5 civilized tribes. Right? So I click on it, and I see, all these names. I'm like, I don't see it. Look how they just did us. You feel me? Right, there goes Edmund Martin, boom. Because mind you, they changed his last name, right? Because he was married to, Mary Martin, right? So I'm like, I don't see his name, so I decided to click to the next page. Next page, boom, this is the back of the page, and there you have it. But something happens. Oh, it says Cherokee Freedmen denied. So they denied his application, right? Although he's been living in Cherokee County, this, that, and the third, and knows exactly who he is. Stay tuned for the next part because now we're going to get into